At this point, every day is one day closer to the launch date of Grand Theft Auto 6, and there's a big question on everybody's mind, especially myself, which is what we're going to answer everybody's question here. What exactly is going to be going on for the rest of Grand Theft Auto Online? So, in a little bit of a timeline, I'm going to break it down for you. What exactly is going to happen here in Grand Theft Auto Online, with a lot of it being speculation because there are a lot of things that are not confirmed, but on the other side, a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be talking about is already confirmed with Rockstar themselves. So, let's get right into this video. So, the first thing I want to point out here is the Money Fronts DLC just dropped, like literally 2 weeks ago, and we almost have every single little bit of the content that came into the game with that DLC. There's only one more unreleased vehicle, and it's a big flatbed truck that we get to customize. And there's a picture of it right there, so you guys can see, like, yeah, we're actually going to be able to get that thing, put it in a garage, and customize it. But what's next after that? Well, right around the corner, don't forget, we got our 4th of July week, and that depends if Rockstar plans on expanding this to like maybe 2 weeks or something like that, but normally for 4th of July here in Grand Theft Auto Online, it's only going to be 1 week. And will we see those returning ground pound fireworks? Well, that's going to be up to Rockstar, but highly unlikely. So after the 4th of July update, what are we looking at here? The rest of July, and then August, September, and then all of October, which is like, on my fingers that I'm counting on, is like 3.5 months of we don't know exactly what we're going to be getting, because at some point we know after the 4th of July update we're going to be getting that flatbed truck, and then we know more towards when October gets here, it's probably going to be a whole month of Halloween, because I know for a fact by confirmed information we're going to Cayo Perico for some sort of crazy zombie survival over there. Like, it's going to be Dead Island zombie survival or something like that. From leaked footage that I've seen on Twitter, it looks pretty awesome, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So hopefully we'll be seeing everybody there. So maybe what Rockstar actually plans on doing is releasing this Mansions DLC actually this summer, because of how much time that we have left of the summer until the actual Halloween. And then what's going to happen after the Halloween DLC, which last year we ended up getting 5 weeks of Halloween, which is historic in Grand Theft Auto Online. We've never seen 5 weeks of Halloween, and we might see 5 weeks of Halloween this year, considering it's probably the last year of Grand Theft Auto Online Halloween for a lot of players, because they plan on transitioning on over to Grand Theft Auto 6. So after all that, what are we looking at? Well, October, November, and then here we are getting into December, which is most likely going to be our final DLC in Grand Theft Auto Online. So what is that going to be? Is that actually going to be the Mansions DLC? I kind of have a feeling that the Mansions is going to get put into the game later this summer, but that's just my speculation. We would love to hear what your guys' thoughts are on that situation, because a lot of people are saying that Mansions are not going to come into the game until Christmas. Well, if we're looking at like 3 months of nothing, because Rockstar has already implemented all the stuff into the game with the Money Fronts DLC, all the vehicles and anything else that was going to come into the game with that, all the clothing and all the extra little business stuff, then we're looking at no content necessarily except recycled content at that point all the way until Halloween, which doesn't seem reasonable for the very last potential year of Grand Theft Auto 5 before Grand Theft Auto 6 actually gets here. And now I keep talking about this too, like Grand Theft Auto 5 Online is going to go somewhere, like it's going to leave, or they're going to stop supporting it or something like that. So at some point we know this. Rockstar is going to like probably stop implementing DLCs into this game. But how do we know that when just recently, right here, I think just today, Rockstar uploaded a brand new trailer for Red Dead Redemption 2. So this is like a brand new DLC. So Red Dead Redemption 2 hasn't seen a DLC in a really long time, like a really long time. And it just happens to be that they're adding brand new content into Red Dead Redemption 2. So what does this mean for the lifetime of Grand Theft Auto 5 Online? Well, they're probably going to keep it going for a very long time, but they have a lot of online games, you know, that they mess around with too. Just Take-Two Interactive owns a whole bunch of companies like 2K handles like Borderlands, Mafia, and all that type of stuff, and any other like games that you could think of that are online accessible. Mainly the two ones would be Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption. But of course, Grand Theft Auto is going to be like the big seller here, and then they're going to be expanding onto Grand Theft Auto 6. And will Grand Theft Auto 6 have an online? Yes, because this is the main drive for microtransactions in the game. What are we talking about here? We're talking about shark card sales, and we are talking about GTA Plus, which are two of the motivating things which has kept Grand Theft Auto 5 alive and kept Rockstar rocking a ton of money in their pockets because of us players that just keep dishing out cash, wanting those shark cards, wanting that GTA Plus, which once again is a very successful motive for Grand Theft Auto 5 itself, which once again, let me remind you, this game, we've never had to pay for any DLCs, unlike, you know, maybe a franchise of Destiny, which Destiny makes you charge, or they charge for all their DLCs, right? So in the scheme of things, like, this is probably going to be the rest of what's going on with Grand Theft Auto 5 Online itself. I don't necessarily know what exactly we're getting for the winter DLC. Once again, a lot of people are hinting towards the mansions being part of the winter DLC, but I would say it's probably going to be more part of the summer DLC here, because we're going to be looking at the 3 months of like no content because they've already released all the vehicles for the money fronts, and it just seems proper that we should be getting maybe something else later on. We don't know. But from there, we can only speculate that Grand Theft Auto 6 Online won't be far behind the actual release date itself, because looking back in Grand Theft Auto 5 itself, it looks like it was only about 2.5 weeks wait time before Online popped off, and then same thing with Red Dead Redemption 2 itself. That was about 3 weeks, so we're probably looking about maybe 3 weeks until actually Grand Theft Auto 6 Online pops off, because this is just going to be another marketing ploy for Take-Two Interactive, Rockstar, for all those guys, just to get more money out of us, because they're a business, okay? This isn't a game to them. It's only a game to us. And the game for them is making money, and that's exactly what this company is doing by providing a really awesome content, I think. So from there, this is basically, I think, what's going on for the rest of, you know, Grand Theft Auto, with being a bit broad here with some of the information and not knowing a lot of details for the future of Rockstar and what they plan on doing with Grand Theft Auto Online, because once again, Red Dead Redemption 2 just got a DLC like uploaded just today, and they haven't seen anything like that for a long time, nor was there really much of any big announcement before they dropped that DLC. So could the life of GTA 5 Online itself go on for another 20 years? Sure. Could they keep uploading information at some point? You bet. Why not? But they definitely got to keep the franchise going, because it's going to be 13 years before Grand Theft Auto 6 you know, that's going to be the next one. So from there, if you guys enjoyed this video and it was helpful, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more content, go check out more videos on my channel, and thank you all for watching. My name is GRAVESIGHT, the Green Alien, and I will see you in the next one. So, peace!